Hey guys, Dan. It's Sunday night, about 6 o'clock here in Anchorage. I've been working on the Nova, and I thought I'd make a quick video and show you where I'm at with what I've got going on. Uh, I'll have a bunch of pictures. I've been taking pictures slowly as I've been doing stuff so you can see where I'm at and stuff like that. So I'll move the camera around here a little bit and get in here a little bit so you can see what's going on. All right, got the camera set up and moved around. I'm gonna go over a couple things that I got going on here. So, some of the things that are different from Rick's video with this kit as compared to some of the other things. One is that the tub is built. It's not a one-piece tub. So, because it's the first car that I did, I wasn't exactly sure what I had to do here. So then when I cut this, I started cutting this up even more. So I'm looking at stuff backwards, so it's kind of funny. So you can kind of see, let's see if I can get this around, that I hacked on this pretty good. But I glued it all back together and it went back in there pretty good. So I got the tub built. The tub does not interfere when you put the car up inside of there. You know, Rick said make sure that the tub doesn't interfere with what you got going on inside. So everything sits where it's supposed to sit tub wise. I don't have a problem there. So we got that's all taken care of then. But what does happen is there's a firewall unit that had to be built here to put in the aprons on the engine. And so with that being the way that it is, that's going to interfere. So then I'm going to have to cut that out. So like I told you, I use brass tubing. I use two different kinds of glue. This side I used 5-minute epoxy. I used the 5-minute epoxy here, and then on this side I used the CA glue. Honestly, I like the CA glue better than the 5-minute epoxy. I ran into a few problems with that. So we got that going on. A couple things that I think are a little different than Rick's. Okay, I put a paper clip in there, but I didn't have that one paper clip, so these are a little bit loose. But I think, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to do that, but when I finally do the final assembly on the car, I'm probably going to glue the spring themselves right into the back into their position with their holders. But you can see it came out pretty good. Overall, looking at this backwards, you can see I got it. It opens up. The one thing that's left to do is this, and I think I'm going to make a video of when I glue those on. So I have that going on. So you can see I got that's the other thing that's a little different about this kit than what Rick's working on, is that the frame rail here on the bottom of the tub sticks up through the door. Can you see that right here? So when I put the door in, I had to leave. When I cut the door, I left this little piece because I watched his video and he basically cut the outline of the panel out, which I think looks good there. I have a little bit more sanding there, and I got to sand on this a little bit, decide what I'm going to do. So when I do the end here, I'm going to take some pictures And then when I do the epoxy part, when I pour the Alumilite, I'm going to make a little video so you guys can see what's going on. Now, the one thing that I did that was a little different than Rick had is my styrene. He had 100 by 100 styrene. I think mine's 100 by 125, which doesn't matter because all it means is that I got 25,000 sticking up this way a little bit. Big deal. So, but it worked well. The one thing that I did watch when I put this together was, this is hard for me to do backwards. If you look at that door, I'm trying to hold it halfway square. This panel seems to run down vertically square in relationship to the center of the door, if that makes sense. So this piece it's not drive in, so it's not sitting at a canter, it's sitting in there square. So I think that's how it's supposed to be. I'd have to go out and look at my car and see if that's how it is, but that's how I did that. Overall, I think the doors look cool. I think I got a pretty good line cut there. Everything seems to be relatively straight. I think once I get everything sanded and primed, that any issues that I have will go away. So things left to do for me. I got a lot of my parts painted flat, or not flat black, but a semi-gloss black. I paint all my parts black. If I'm going to use metallizer on them, I paint them black. So like the seats here, the back of the seats are going to have a metallizer paint. I'm not sure what color yet. So I paint them black because I don't use Alcad. I have some Alcad stuff, but I just feel like if they're telling me to shoot black when I use their product, I'm doing the same thing with metallizer. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but you know, it is what it is. So and so you know what I'm spraying on there. It's just Model Masters enamel mixed with cheap lacquer thinner like Don Yost recommends. So I got that going on. But I got a bunch of the parts built, put together, rear differential, carburetor stuff cleaned up. I got a bunch of stuff cleaned up. Still figuring out what color I'm going to paint the damn interior, so I'm still waiting on that. So anyway, I'm going to I'm thinking that I might build a fuel pump and mount a fuel pump on the bottom down here. I'm going to go back and watch Rick's video. Here's a couple tips for y'all if you're watching Rick's thing, and this is, you know, you can say that I'm a little anal or whatever, I don't know. I need to get a notepad out and write things down because you know, visually I'm seeing what he's doing, but there's some things that it would be nice if I took notes while I watched the video. You know, I think Dr. Cranky says that he keeps a notepad sometimes on his build so he knows what's going on. So I think that would be a good idea to do. But anyway, I have pictures I told you I'm going to upload for this one, and so I'm going to go and do that. Oh, another thing. The reason that I think this is that 66 Nova kit, Pro Street, Dr. Cranky, Don Yost, everyone says that they love this kit because you can take the, can I get it in there? You take the tub out of this and you can use it on all this stuff. Well, the reason I have decided that they love to cut this kit up so much is because it's nothing but a huge flash bomb. I think every single piece, I spent a whole afternoon the other day just cleaning parts because they were so full of flash. My guess is this is an old kit, because I just saw that that AMT released another 66 Nova red and white. Looks like some kind of pro stock car or whatever, I don't know. So anyway, so enough of me blabbing my lips. I will make another video when I do these doors, which I think I'm going to do tonight. I'm not sure what color I'm going to paint the car yet or the interior. I'm up in the air on that. So then the other thing, since I'm just talking, is I'm trying to come up with a workflow that no matter what I do, whether I going to drill out brakes, plumb the motor, run fuel lines, detail the bottom, that I have a plan. So like you take the parts, you clean them all up, you wash them, Okay, separate everything out that you're going to paint black. Prime the rest of it. Make sure it's all sanded, then prime it. I don't have a good workflow yet. This is the 11th kit that I've built since doing this, and I feel like I'm getting the hang of stuff to have quality stuff, because that's what's important to me, is building quality. I just wish that I had a better workflow, so no matter what, so when I bust the next box open, you know, it's what I'm gonna do, and here we go. So anyway, I will go put pictures and a video together with this, and I hope you guys had a great weekend. And by the way, Rick's next video is out. I'm pretty stoked, and I'm gonna go watch it right now. So anyway, peace out. Talk to you later. Bye.